Outlet pass for Rick Nash. Nash now tries to slip to the fence and walk in. Nice move. Another nice move. He scored. What a goal. It doesn't get any better than this.
As he plays to the point, instead, he works his way back free. Granlund fires, score!
Hello and welcome to the Puck Drops Here podcast. I'm your host, John Crawford, along with my brother, Howie.
Hi.
For episode number 22 of season 5. Running a little late this week, but here we are. Howie, how you been? Where are we at? What are you doing?
Not much, same old thing. Waiting for my DNA results. I did one of those Ancestry.com things, as you know, so waiting to see what comes back on that.
That's right. That's exciting. Find out who we're related.
Mine will just come back as 100% fat. I need a DNA test for that.
Same here. We are just, preparing for wedding. We've got
getting closer.
Yeah, getting closer, and it's I'm telling you, all the stuff that we are doing is gonna be done like right up to the last days. Like I've got a fence being put in. I guess starting on the 9th, and then the deck comes in, our new deck, and all that stuff, and then the floor downstairs. We're replacing the whole floor downstairs. So
I would, though, between now and then, just to make it a little more, I guess, more landscapey looking, don't pick up the dog poop. Just let it be. Just
little monuments.
Yeah, just kind of, a natural look.
Okay. I'll have to think about that. He's been acting weird lately. I mean,
Well, we're gonna eat it anyway when I get out there, so we can play poop tag.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Backyard for sure.
Great family fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it'll definitely be there for grape golf.
Oh yeah.
A Crawford classic. Any hockey news, Howie?
No, not just basically we're just prepping for the playoffs here, which are inching closer every day.
Every day getting closer. We're just down to, what, about 10 to 12 game-ish? Not even that. Right? 8 games?
Less than that.
Where are we at? Well, most of them are...
Yeah, you're looking about 8 games left.
Yeah, about 8-ish left.
Yeah,
That's
7,
crazy.
8 games left. That's it.
Yeah.
And then the fun really begins. Season number 2.
Well, then we look forward to World Team Tennis, right?
July, yeah.
Coming up quick. There'll
Hopefully,
be, what, 2 teams in the league then?
Yeah, probably.
Who will win?
Maybe that's what we should do. Start a FundMe page to purchase a team. Because, I mean, it's only like $2,000.
Well, a little more than that. That doesn't cover court rental, does it?
Court rental, that's right.
You know what I watched yesterday? Every episode of The Time Machine.
I don't remember that show.
TPDH Time Machine.
Oh!
Our
Time
Time Machine.
I was thinking like TV show or something.
No, TPDH, the Puck Drops Your Time Machine.
Oh, okay.
And if y'all haven't seen it yet, you need to go out to our website, go out onto the what's the page that it's not on? It's not on our podcast page, but it's on our charts page, or I think it's the page after that. I can't remember. But it's out there, and we have the Puck Drops Here Time Machine, and we go through great moments in hockey history.
Still got to figure out exactly what we're going to do for that show when I'm out there.
For our show,
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be in a studio. We're gonna have a real nice, slick studio.
It'll have to be like a special,
Oh yeah, it'll be a
half-hour special.
Yeah, or something. At least 31 minutes.
Special guests, Cousin Oliver and
And Chaka. Yeah.
Chaka.
It's on. I just looked it up. It's on the Puck Drops Here Time Machine page. It has its own page where.
Oh, okay.
All our. They were really fun, especially the first one. That was my favorite one, where we went back to the early days.
1929 Ranger Toronto game or something.
Yeah, something like that. It was awesome. And we made it back alive somehow. And your little cardboard time machine. Flimsy cardboard. It wasn't even a real cardboard.
Cardboard is a tough substance.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, and you used rubber bands that were like 10 years old. They were all dried out.
Well, bands are kind of shoddy, but
overshot our date a few times. But it was fun. It was a fun trip. We'll have to do that again.
All right,
sure.
let's jump into this.
Okay, let's get into the playoffs, the standings, and whatnot. And we will start in the East as we usually do. In the Atlantic Division, we've got 2 teams that have clinched. Tampa Bay and Boston. Tampa Bay with 106 points, and Boston with 102. They have clinched spots in the playoffs. Toronto has 97 points, and that's all I'm going to say about that division. Because in the Metropolitan Division, because we're going to look at the wild cards here in just a second. This one's still up for grabs, but Washington is in the lead there with 95 points, followed by Pittsburgh that just gained a little bit last night, right? And Columbus with 89 points, and then we have the wild card spots. Currently, it's Philadelphia with 89 points, and New Jersey with 86 points. And then on the bubble, well, we're going to have to say Florida's on the bubble.
That's it.
And that's it. The rest are gone. So really, Florida's the team battling for that spot, and they're going to have to do they play tonight? Does Florida play tonight?
I don't know if they do or not, but I honestly don't think they're going to catch them. I mean, they're going to have to.
Yeah, they play the Islanders tonight.
I mean, they're going to have to go on a mean streak to catch either Philadelphia or New Jersey. But
they play the Islanders tomorrow. I'm sorry, Islanders tomorrow.
I don't see that happening.
You don't think they can do it?
No, I'm hoping Columbus could catch Pittsburgh, because I'd like to at least see Columbus get home ice on that series.
That would be cool. Yeah. Very possible. Although Columbus just lost last night, right? Or the night before last night? They just lost to St. Louis.
Yeah.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah. Yeah, so Florida is the one who is trying to battle for a spot. Howie says, no way, it's not going to happen. And so we'll probably see some kind of combination, he's thinking, within these teams that are right here, right? So New Jersey, Philadelphia, could be, that's going to depend on what happens in the Metropolitan now.
Yeah.
A lot can happen there. Although Washington's playing really well right now. They've won their last 3.
Yeah, I think Washington will end up clinching the division.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a feeling Pittsburgh. I have a feeling Pittsburgh is going to. I don't know. I just have a feeling.
Pittsburgh one's it's a hard one to guess on what they're going to do.
I know it. And then we have coming up, before we get over to the West, we do have coming up our playoff prediction show, which as soon as all this stuff gets set in stone, we'll have a playoff show. So we'll take all that we...
completely wrong.
Of course it will. Because we'll take all the stuff that we were wrong at the beginning of the season, throw that out because it was wrong, and we'll be wrong again when we do our playoff show.
That's right.
So, your best bet is to just not listen to what we say and go the opposite, and you may win something. You know?
I mean, you could say, well, I think Arizona will win it all.
Uh-huh.
You'd probably win. Because I'm not going to pick them.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Howie. I'm going to give you the West.
Excuse me. West, right now, we've only got one team that's clinched a spot, and that would be Nashville.
Yeah, congrats.
They're in 6 points.
Yep.
Staying within that Central Division, you have Winnipeg in second place with 100 points, Minnesota with 92 points.
Right. And Winnipeg's hot right now. They've won their last 4.
Winnipeg is playing hot right now. Minnesota's playing good.
Yep, Minnesota's playing good. They just beat Nashville.
They just
4-1.
Yeah, Nashville couldn't wallop.
That's right.
And well, even the rest of this week, I mean, it's going to be tough for Minnesota because they play Boston tonight.
That's going to be a good one.
Yep, and they play Nashville again on Tuesday, followed by Dallas on Thursday.
Yeah, that's a big week.
Yeah.
Now, who does Nashville play? Do you have that up?
Nashville
going into your game against Minnesota. Before that.
Tuesday they play Minnesota again. After that, they play...
So that's their next game is Minnesota, is what you're saying?
Yep, and then they play San Jose, which will be another tough game for them.
Okay. So...
But right now, I mean, we're not going to catch Nashville. That I know. But we have an opportunity to catch Winnipeg and take that home ice from them.
And then
tonight, actually plays Nashville for tonight.
Winnipeg plays Nashville tonight. That'll be a good game.
So that'll be a huge game.
Right, and Nashville's coming off of a 2-game loss right now. So two losses.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how they come out.
And after that, Winnipeg plays Boston, so they're almost mirroring
each other.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Mirroring their schedule.
Well, what was that? Scoot over to your right a little bit, Howie. Scoot over to your right a little bit.
Yeah, mirroring their schedule.
Yeah, mirroring.
Yeah, so they play. Yeah, they play Nashville and then Boston and then Toronto after that.
Gotcha.
So even Winnipeg's got a tough schedule coming up this week. So it'll be interesting in that division there to see what happens, and even with Colorado, because they're like right on Minnesota's tail. Who actually holds that number 1 wild card spot right now?
That is crazy. I cannot believe Colorado.
Followed by St. Louis, who finally got back in there with 89 points.
Yeah, and 5 games in a row they've won.
Yeah. Pacific Division, you got the Vegas Golden Knights leading that division, who will end up more than likely winning the division. Right now, they're at 101 points. They're trailed by San Jose with 95, Anaheim with 89. Your bubble teams right now, Kings 89 points. They're tied with Anaheim. They could jump back into third and grab that spot.
Yep.
I guess you could say Dallas perhaps with 84 points.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think everyone else is done. So you'd be looking at those 2 teams. I think I'm hoping LA can get back in there.
Well,
I'd like to see Colorado get kicked out only because Colorado scares me at this point.
right, but mathematically, you have to say mathematically, Calgary is still in it.
Mathematically, yes, but reality, I don't believe it.
So you heard it here. Calgary's in because we're always wrong. Howie just said Calgary's in by saying they're.
I mean, you're looking at 9 points back of the bottom playoff spot.
Right.
I mean, you'd have to go on a tear.
Well, they'd have to win just about every game that they have left.
Yeah, and I don't see that from Calgary. They're too.
Right, and they've lost their last 5 in a row.
Yeah. So I don't see it. For me, they're done. So you might pencil them as Stanley Cup winners.
Because they're done. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're done.
Yeah. Stanley Cup winner. You, at least in somewhere, I can't remember where we had the newspaper that the Chicago Bears won the Stanley Cup. They'll win somewhere. They may win the World Series. Maybe that's what they'll do. Calgary Flames win the World Series.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Or the Grey Cup for the CFL.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe even win that World Team Tennis title.
Maybe that's what it could be. We have to watch the newspapers when they come out. Yeah. I'm sorry, I cut you all off. So.
Goudreau with 10 straight aces.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I can't believe Colorado. Where did they come from all of a sudden?
I don't know, but I want them out because they scare me.
I mean, they're good all of a sudden. They were just at the bottom of the league.
But at least at this point, though, right now, if playoffs started, they'd play in the Pacific Division.
Yeah.
So at least they're out of the Central.
Oh, Kings better
But,
step it up.
I,
That's all
I,
I
don't-
can say.
I honestly, and you know what? And they just beat Vegas too.
I know.
I don't know if they could. I mean, the only team right now that I could see that could beat Colorado is possibly San Jose.
Who's left on their schedule? I think the Kings can beat them. Do the Kings play them? But the Kings, they're just so. I don't know what they're going to do from night to night.
Yeah.
I don't. I have.
Colorado plays Philadelphia on Wednesday.
Ooh, that's tough.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah.
They play Chicago on
that's a win.
Friday.
That's a win. Who else I got? But they only got 2 games next week.
Yeah, it looks like, they're going to have a long break here.
Wow.
Yeah, because then their next game is until Thursday, April 5th.
Wow.
And they play San Jose.
Ooh, tough. Tough. But coming off of a long break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they got go back home and they play St. Louis. And that's it. They don't have many games left.
Wow. Another hot team right now, and you already said them, is San Jose. They've won their last 7 in a row. Probably playing the best in the West right now, other than how Vegas has been playing. But San Jose is hot right now.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens because I think tonight both Vegas and Winnipeg can clinch spots tonight.
Wow.
Vegas is Winnipeg plays Nashville. Vegas, they don't play tonight. Vegas plays tomorrow. Against Colorado.
Right. Well, Winnipeg, that'll be a really good game because Nashville has lost their last 2. Winnipeg has won their last 4.
Yeah, so it'll be.
I'm going to have to keep an eye on that game tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting week.
Yeah. Well, it should be an interesting night of hockey. We've got these big games like Vancouver and Dallas. That game, yeah. No, Nashville and Winnipeg got to be right up there. Boston, Minnesota will be very interesting. And I got to really keep my eye on the Anaheim-Edmonton game because I really need Edmonton to win that game.
And then starting, what is it?
And Pittsburgh beat Philadelphia, by the way. So they gained some more ground.
Yeah, beginning Saturday, April 14th, there's going to be live streaming of the Arizona Coyotes packing the moving trucks.
Oh. They're going to lift their tents and move on to a new city.
Yeah, they're gonna move out for temporarily. They're gonna move out to California along the Anaheim riverbed.
Okay.
With all the other homeless people.
They're going to take that route. There's already teams. Well, they don't have a team in San Diego yet. They can camp down there a while.
Yeah. They should just rename them as the Arizona Refugees.
I like the Nomads.
Nomads would be good too.
Yeah.
Or Wanderers. Bring back the Wanderers.
There you go. But they'll be the North American Wanderers.
Yeah.
And they'll just wander North America.
Yeah.
In their tents.
For those who listen to this podcast in Arizona, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Not.
But
not.
But, yeah. So, do you think we're going to have a Seattle team next year?
Not next year. I've read as soon as they would start would be the 2021s.
Oh. Okay. All right, I think we'll wrap it up here, bud. So,
I was thinking though, before you do that,
Yeah.
because you know how they do these exhibition games during the preseason and whatnot.
Yeah.
In oddball cities,
Yeah.
here and there.
Yeah.
I was thinking I would like to see and have them wear their old uniforms. Calgary play Winnipeg in Atlanta.
Calgary play Winnipeg in Atlanta.
And both of them wear the old Atlanta uniforms.
That would be interesting.
It'd be fun. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. I did see, I guess it was a few weeks ago now. I had shown Haley this, but there were two ECHL teams that played, and one team played as SpongeBob and the other team played as Patrick Star. They were pretty cool uniforms.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for listening and watching the podcast. You can go out to our website at www.thepuckdropshere.com. Go over to our podcast page and watch or listen to our past and present podcasts. We're also on Patreon, and we could use your help there since we have no patrons right now. None. Although we haven't really said much about it. But we could use your help because we want to make this show better. And we want you all to be part of it. So go out to Patreon and find our podcast out there and join in and subscribe. We're also on Facebook. Give us a like there. On Twitter, give us a tweet and we'll tweet back. At least, I think we will. Yeah, we will. And we are on Instagram and Pinterest. We're on a lot of stuff, Howie. So, with that, we will see you all next week as we inch ever so closer to the playoffs and our playoff show. Make sure that you do not listen to whatever we say on who's going to win. Because it will be wrong. So with that, Howie, anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. We bid you all adieu.
We'll say.
We'll say what?